and it's still pretty tight. I'm trying my best to roll it over, and I can't. This is pretty awesome. All right, I want out of safe.
What up?
If I had a lighter weight battery in there, I could probably do a slower spin.
Sportix. That thing was awesome.
This is great.
I think this flight's about over.
And it's a ripper.
What's up, boss?
I'm flying high because there's so many obstacles around here.
Not much to see. It's more listen to me talk about it, you know, but GoPro on your head. I just wanted to get out and fly it, you know. So I put on the camera just to get something.
Very well behaved on the recovery and everything. Because I kind of expect it to get nasty when you pull out of like janky moves.
I flew the Viper 64 as well.
Dialed.
I had a blast though. I really do like how that thing flies. And as soon as the videos are over, we'll
little 1.1 job, man.
We'll talk more about
awesome sauce. I like it. I'm cutting power here because it takes a while to come down. A while. I'm wondering about scrubbing off with a little induced drag.
Yeah, today.
And I'm coming in over this stupid
right
fence
before I got here.
So that's a thing. Stick it. That was awesome.
I'm parked goofy right, and I'm standing right by the fence. This is not a super good video by any stretch, but maiden flight, dude. You know,
How
we got
nice is that? I like it.
I do like it.
So glad to be flying something. Holy smokes. Dude, my timer, I don't even know if I have one on here right now.
Knife edge is good too. That's the Sportix, the Eflite Sportix 1.1 on 4S. It was super fun. It's the only thing I have that has that symmetrical airfoil with no dihedral like this. I liked it. It's neat. And I'm definitely nose heavy, but that's how I do maidens.
I like it. Holy smokes. This is the blast.
No flaps or anything. It is a sport plane. I mean, it is what it says it is.
Look how slow it'll let you go.
Three-pointer way down there.
That is nice. Better check our voltage out.
All right, so Here's a little Viper action. Let's do that. Yeah, it could spin. It's harder with the nose heavy like that, but it would spin. It's just kind of fast. I like them flat. I like spins a little more flat.
Now, apparently, we've got AS3X Plus going on here.
Viper 64.
I'm going with half flaps and
let's watch it.
I'm not going to take off
one flight on a jet.
All right, let's go. We're aiming at the sun.
We might as well. I had a 3200 4S in both of these.
I'm going to go full flaps just because I want to chill.
And I had it all the way forward, dude.
For a minute.
Flight, and it was windy. Yep.
How smooth. All right, let's lose the flaps.
This little 64 is nice.
There's full rate. I'm way out there, I know. Maiden flight on a jet. It's been a minute, y'all. That is smooth. I like that. I like that.
Suspension on a little thing like this, it was actually really cool to watch it work. We shoot some touch and goes.
There's a lot of obstacles, as I've made evident earlier. I don't know if somebody's learning how to drive back on the backside or what's going on. Full flaps.
This thing settled in amazing. Almost too
that
good.
Comes in perfect.
Like so good you think
really
you don't need power.
On its own. Flare it, flare it. That was cool.
That was like a dead stick. And it bounced a little.
The wind's a little crossy. I'm coming at it straight, but it's a little crossy.
It's my fault, though.
I like the lights.
It's because it was settling in so nice, I didn't carry any power.
I only got one battery on this one.
So I ran out of elevator, bounced it just a little. Not bad. But they get better. That was another dead stick.
I think a 2200 would keep it nice and light. I have that 3200 way up there because it's a maiden flight, man.
Yeah. Settled in so nice I had to do it twice. They get better. Dude, it's been a minute for real. Now you can hear the throttle.
That was perfect.
Chef's kiss.
Okay, let's lose the flaps. Okay. Let's try the other mode then of stability, because that going fast oscillated, didn't it?
It's hard to see, but it did. Just
safe.
A little bit of oscillation.
And then this was where I was.
I was in a dive, though, full beans.
And this is the other one. All right, let's go fast in that last mode and see if we get that oscillation. Yep. Wow, so nice. Definitely better. I think it's going to be fine for most of the time, unless you're totally in it hard, you know, dive, kind of stuff fast. I love that suspension on this. Holy smokes. How cool is that? Especially on something smaller like this that we don't normally get those kinds of bells and whistles out of. By the way, I'm almost 5 minutes on this. All right, here we go. Landing this is a treat. Little power. Hold her off. You can let her stay down if you want.
It's almost over.
All right. Flight times are definitely different on something like this. It's warning on me, so no flaps yet. I'm going to go ahead and kick them now that I know I'm safely over where I need to be on final.
Always.
A little bit of power so it doesn't get nasty. That's awesome.
Okay. That was fun. That was fun. That thing flew great. It did. So the Sportix. Good times. Any questions? We're going to wrap this up in a couple minutes. I have a lot. We crawled this morning as well. So I got a ton of stuff to do. The airplane videos, I won't release those publicly. What's up, Rogers? Maybe members. I'll put that together. The second flight on the Sportix is very interesting. Bro, if there was an award for hitting a pole square on as good as possible, I won. Bro, it's on video. Second flight on the Sportix, nailed it. Nailed the pole, bro. Nailed it. So good. I mean, you couldn't do it that good if you tried. That's what I get, though, for running to the school, try to get some fly. Dude, I wasn't going to go live tonight unless I flew something. I wasn't going to do it. We drove this morning. Dude, Kelly's short on YouTube. Kelly Klein's short from today's session this morning is doing really good. It looked awesome. He's got white walls on his 55 Chevy now. It looks so good. You hit a hydrant. Bro, you guys want to see it? I'll show you. I was thinking about members. I'll show you. Hold on a minute. I'll show you I'll show you. Hold on a minute. I'll show you. All right. Hold on a minute. Dude, it's pretty good. I'll show you. I have it. Hold on. I just didn't want to show it. Okay. So let me find it. We might as well watch the second flight then of the Sportix. All right, then, fine.
5 minutes.
You got to watch the whole thing.
So this is the 2200 4S this time. Should be easier to hang on the prop.
Yeah, I'll let you
Kicking
see it.
big
I was
red
going to
and
make
bring
you
it
pay
down
to see
here.
it. But I'm not going to put it out public. This just right here in the for you guys only. Yeah, I'll show you. Bro, Brian Chambers. It hit so hard. You hear it twice, like an echo. Yeah, we'll watch the whole build up. That stupid pole, bro. I was feeling good with this plane too, man. I was feeling great.
Man, I really like how this flies. It is neat having something with this symmetrical airfoil and no dihedral like this that is 100% what you would expect out of a plane called a Sportix. I like it.
And the recovery's nice too, because you feel like with some 3D stuff, on your recovery, you're going to snap it if you're too much in the sticks. But this was really well behaved coming out of stuff. Really well behaved. I like the Sportix, man. No doubt. I thought I was going to, and I did. Boss, you missed it, but bro, I got the 55 Chevy 10 scale, almost all the way printed. Upside down, just loafing.
That looked close.
Foreshadowing. Dude.
Just glide.
You didn't miss nothing, boss. I was just talking about it. I'm looking at it right now. And the grill, the fenders are it's all printed. I'm printing the grill and the tailgate right now. I love the rudder on this. Oh, just wait. Bro, coming right out of this move and staying in a left knife edge, left rudder knife edge. And then trying to steer away. Yeah.
What? You gotta be kidding me. I nailed it. Echo and all. That's what I get flying out of freaking school. Jiminy Christmas.
One more time for the flavor.
What? This. The battery, who knows where it is? This. Well, that was fun as hell while it lasted, I gotta tell you. Bro. Okay. Let's see if we can find the battery that's ejected itself into another dimension. I'm not sure there's a better way to hit more square on a pole. I don't think you could do that better if you tried, actually, if I'm being honest. I hope I got that because that was absolutely epic. All right, let's crash this jet.
Okay. There it is. I was feeling so strong. I was feeling so good too. It's my fault. There's nobody blame at all on that. So links in the distro. I nailed it. It's fixable, but I'll run up the motor and stuff and make sure it's still good. You know what I mean? If the motor's not good, then I'm liable to get another one. If the motor's all right, I'll just get a fuselage. Bro, it was the blue box. I mean, it was it. You know? So right rudder is more comfortable for me on knife edges, but I make myself do left. And so I came out of that one move and I went into a left transmitter faded out. Yeah. I will repair. If I repair it, it will be with a new fuselage. And then I'll hinge up and fix the wing and whatever. I got to look at it still. If it's out of balance, the motor, I mean, a new shaft may fix that. But that it got smacked up pretty good. It got smacked up. Man, I was feeling good too, bro. It wasn't you're kidding, Dad, I hope, because that was all me, man. Because man, I'll know if yeah, I found the battery. It's crooked now, but it balances fine. So I'll keep an eye on it. Stinker. I mean, I feel like I got to get another one because I feel like I should do a good video with a good camera stuff. I have to fly high at a place with all those kinds of obstacles. So if I am on a hat cam, I just need to get to the field where I can keep it closer. And I may give it a little bit more rudder throw mechanically. Because that's about as tricky as I get, man. I mean, rolls and loops and stall turns and wing overs and stuff, but knife edge, that's kind of fun. And I like those. So yeah. I let that one surprise me. The irony is, if I were to have just stayed in the left knife edge instead of trying to recover when I saw the pole, I'd have probably been okay. Because you couldn't hit that stuff if you tried, man. You can't do it. But yeah, dude, that plane was amazing. So was the Viper 64, without a doubt. A good time. And it really is nice having something like that Sportix. And one thing I noticed about it, and it's like any other time I've flown a 3D plane, like warbirds and jets, I feel like they're predictable, where they really do a good job at settling in nice and following their nose, so to speak. All those sport jobs seem to drop the tail. And I think it's because that airfoil must do so good at generating lift that brings that nose up. I don't know if it's that or if it's just the long moment on the tail, but they all have a little bit of a nose up coming in. The better landings were 3-pointers on that Sportix than trying. You just can't get that mains kind of angle of attack approach the same like on a warbird, you know. Speaking of 3D printing, glad you mentioned it. I'm going to be on Urban Legend again this Tuesday with some guys, and we're going to be talking about it. I think Kelly's going to be on my channel Thursday. He's got some cool stuff going on right now. He's working on another one, man. That dude has been printing them like crazy. The bodies for the 6s. And he's got a cool one going on. I'll let him tell it. Yak 55. Yeah, dude, any sport job 3D plane that I've ever flown has been that way. It's not the dihedral. It's got to be that symmetrical airfoil, I think. And that can all be adjusted out too. But it doesn't seem to matter how much you load the nose. They seem to always act that way. Would be what I'd say about that. Oh, I've fixed stuff that you wouldn't think would fly again either. Y'all don't even know, and still took pictures of it for the website. Dude, me and Mike, when you were the only one with one in the United States, you still gotta. We were able to fix stuff and make it look like it has not been repaired at all. I ain't got it, bro. I almost Frank Sylvestered that thing for you guys. But I thought, I might be able to fix it. I'm not going to stomp on it, you know, because that was part of he could have fixed his plane too before he stomped all over it. That's crazy. So anyway, it's all out of whack, man. I put out a reel today. I let the AI on my phone, I let it do the edit. Yeah, Kelly's is crushing on YouTube Shorts. Kelly Klein's channel. Go check it out. It's pretty good. No feedback on replacing my JR9303. I have no idea either. Respect. Man, I don't know. Are you wanting to replace it with a JR? Are they around still? That radio was fantastic, though, for people love those. Are you looking to move to Spectrum, or are you wanting to fix what you have? I would Google JR and see if they have a support and see if there's not a way to get it sent in or whatever like that. It depends what you want to fly too. I mean, if you like a lot of the modern offerings, then it makes sense to get a radio. It's kind of designed to go with them in a way. Yeah, NX8, NX10. You can go crazy. You can get an IX. But I really think even the NX7E, you know, is a very highly capable radio on the cheap. But yeah, the NX10, you get the Hall effect gimbals. Michael Bear, what up, man? Man. You need the slight tail low, or you get the slight tail low because no camber. Jay Woody's got a 9303. Yeah. I mean, the only problem I could even perceive with JR is just support now. I mean, if you can get it, that's fine. I just don't know that many guys that fly it. But from what I've always heard about it, folks loved it. What's up, Reckham? Where's their support out of, though? I don't think it's in the States anymore. Fun Zone raid. Bro, you guys missed it. Funeral Zone. Dwayne with the auto. Hey, while you Fun Zone guys are here, I was just talking about being on the show Tuesday. I'm going to show you something funny. You ready? Fun Zone dudes. I'm going to show you what happens when you fly at a school. Give me a minute here. I flew today and went out. Dude, my people are gone for a week. I'm all by myself for a week in my house. I was productive and ripped out of vanity yesterday, and today I RC'd all day. But check this out. I won't make you watch all of it, but this is funny. You can already tell by the sound I'm making what happened. Just wait for it. It'll be worth the wait. It's coming soon. When we talk about magnetism, that's what we're talking about. You ready? Oh, dude, hurt my feelings, man. Brand new plane. It happens. It happens. I took 2 brand new planes out for maiden flights. I crawled this morning and then I flew this afternoon. 2 brand new planes, finally up in the air, maiden flights, owned it. Amazing. Flew great, the whole deal. And then I did that. Tuesday's going to be awesome. You almost, man, you got to get Kelly on with us sometime, Urban, too. My buddy Kelly Klein, who is really to blame for all of my 3D printing in the first place. He's going to be on Thursday with me. I know you got a full docket Tuesday already, but Kelly's the reason for the season, man. That dude's got like 9 3D printed SCX6 bodies right now. But yeah, give it a like and all that stuff, guys. Check out my video from last week. The SCX6 videos keep on coming out, and they are awesome. I think they're actually really good. They don't get the views I think they deserve, but man, if you want to see those things in action, the videos we've been doing on them is pretty all right. Yeah, the pole moved over. They're magnetic. And it wasn't my fault. Whatever it is, it wasn't my fault. Cool, Ty. Yeah. And we'll come see you guys here in a minute, probably when I get done. I don't know how long I'll go. I got a lot. My airplane videos are only going to live in the stream. They're not going to be, I'm not going to do public with them. They're hat cam maiden flights at a school with a ton of obstacles. So I had to fly high. Not high enough, I guess. But yeah. How to fix your Sportix will be no foam was damaged during the crash. The foam was damaged in my crash. Everything was damaged in my crash. My ego. It happened. Blame it on the tariffs. Yeah. That's it. So silly. It's all I only crash them if it's silly. It's never like a well-deserved. I mean, that's probably always the case. Calling Dr. Ryan, I can, yeah. I mean, I can do it. Fix the Sportix video with a new fuselage, bro. I could do it though. I can do it. Oh, sheared the gear off, but the foam didn't get scratched. That's good. Yeah, I need new gear. And my control rods are kinked pretty good now, too. There's a lot wrong with that dude now. I'd just rather put a new one together than fix it. But the fix-it videos are pretty good, actually. I should fly scale. But man, dude, that's a sport plane. I was knife edging like crazy, all over the place. And it was I shouldn't have went into a left knife edge coming out of that other move. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Man. Dude. It's pretty bad. I hit the pole pretty good, man. I almost guarantee you the motor is not right. My plane was a foamy. Was Aerospace Matt's plane a foamy that you sheared the gear off of? I'm waiting on a drive shaft and a battery and something else. What else did I buy? For racing season outside. I'm going to get that UV lamp soon too. Boss, before you get out of here, I want to show you the 10 scale 55 a little bit. Today I took the big dog Travelall because it's got windows and wipers on it now, basically done. So the 70 millimeter Thunderbird, right on. So yeah, Kelly took his 55 Chevy with white walls, dude. It looked awesome with the white walls, and Kirk was busy, so it was just Kelly and I got some good footage, so I'll put it out. Yeah. And the airplane videos today was just for you guys in the live. I'm not going to put any of that out. It's too far away. But yeah, man, no people this week in my house. It's strangely quiet. I miss them. But I'll be RCing and working and maybe ordering fuselages. Who knows what I'm going to do? Probably that. I'm cheap. That plane is fun. I want to get out with a good camera on it, bro. Yeah, they're on school break and I didn't go. They're out of town. I didn't go because I'd have to work there anyway. So I'm not going to go unless I can take the time off. What's up, Keith? But yeah, man, I'm so glad, guys. Literally, I wasn't going to do the show today unless I could fly something because I was like, man, I got to fly. So as soon as I got home from the truck and today, I started getting ready for the planes and was glad to get out there and do it. Oh, nice, Eddie. Yeah, yeah. That's cool. Back up your models if you haven't already, just because. Awesome, Mike Bird. Thanks. Bro, they're good, man. I hate to blow my own whistle. My wife says when I say that, that's a lie. But Kelly's kind of, you guys should check out Kelly's shorts on Kelly Klein's YouTube channel, my buddy that we crawl with. It's interesting because, it's a new channel and there's not a lot on it where an algorithm's got to try to figure out who you are or whatever. And his shorts are doing pretty good. But being new to YouTube and stuff, expectations are a big conversation. Keith says he's waiting to update his TX. I've been doing all the updates lately, so I can be familiar with them. And I did I updated my NX7E as well. And I did that USB cable style, which is tricky, but doable if you don't have a SD card. Don't ask me, though, how. In the NX, not the 7, but the 8s and 10s, you can do Wi-Fi updates if you've already done it. An update. You have a bunch of receivers you want to update to Plus. Yeah. I need to play with it more, but here's the deal, man. I'm just so glad to have the stability at all, AS3X and safe, that I was happy before they came out with the Plus. None of us knew we needed the Plus. It's good. I haven't played with it enough yet, but I'm looking forward to messing with it some more. I want to play with the Viper 64 seemed dialed in today, but man, even when I have planes that go right or go left, I just steer them and I'm good. So my thing, Keith, it's up to you, obviously, but I would do one or a couple and see if it's worth going through all that on the rest of them. Because when you update a receiver, it's like a factory reset. So all of a sudden, you've got to reset it up, which isn't a problem, but you got to know that, because we just did it the other day on the channel where we factory reset one or whatever. And the stability was different because it defaults back to what an off the shelf would be. So if it comes with any kind of reversing or whatever in it out of the box for the plane in particular, you'll find out when you have to do it over again. And you have to do it over again anyway if you reset it or update it. My thing is check, because when you do that, I think we want to assume our flight controls are going to be the same as they were before. They may or may not be. So get that right and then go into the first time setup stuff. It just depends what you want. Yeah. I think play with one or two. But I'd hate to see somebody go doing their whole fleet if once they get into it, they're like, why did I was okay. Most of us just threw a little bit of expo on our nose wheel, a little extra expo on rudder or whatever, or split it to another channel and lessen the throw or something. If it ain't broke, yeah. But that's, I feel like most of us in the room are fairly discerning pilots with some experience at this point that can use these thumbs pretty okay. It's the updates all the time, updates, My RC planes fly straight with the wind blowing 10 to 15. Well, yeah, most planes are going to fly straight when they got a headwind to hold it and lock it in. Actually, it's crossing that is the deal. Is when you get out of that airflow, how smooth is it? And man, it with the was it the jet that oscillated on me? I think so. So those gains need cut down anyway. Yeah. For me, the updates are now I like to keep up with them because I've put myself in that position to it's good to know. But if I wasn't YouTubing, bro, I would never update nothing unless I was missing something. Like when reverse thrust and forward programming came around, I wanted it, you know. But before that, I ignored all that stuff forever. I never did it. Ever. What's up, John? There's a lot to it, actually. But what you get is pretty cool. I mean, the stability is awesome. I don't need safe, but I put it in them because I like to see what they're going to do. The Sportix, and I mentioned it in the video that is for you guys only. The bank angle was steep, but that's appropriate. You know, like the bank angle for the safe is appropriate for the plane it's in, unlike something like a Aeroscout or whatever. Shebo, what up? Corsair, yeah. That's what's up. Yeah, man, that was a good time. That was a good time. Here's a question for you guys. Version 2. Yeah, 1700 millimeter wingspan, right? Still. I got to do the video on the OG. My electricity's been going off and on. So I've had to work off a hotspot or leave the house. The older version with the twin 64s, that's the one Frank Sylvester stomped. That thing was pre-motion. The Eflite one. Okay, there you go. Yeah. Completely different, man. In a way. Wing loading, wing size. I've flown all of those. The The Twin 80's awesome, but it's heavy. The Twin 70 from FMS is my favorite because it's big and it's light. Only one battery instead of two. I think the FMS A10 is my favorite. The Freewing one is amazing, but it's heavy. And then the 64 is great, but it's a little heavy on the wing loading. So battery's got to be all the way back. It's coming in hot. That's cool. I did videos on all those. The gear on the FMS A10, it's okay. I mean, I think the Freewing gear is probably better. It should be for as heavy as it is. 2 batteries, bigger airframe, the whole thing. What I want to know is how are the gear? Like, they had a mismatched on the original Freewing A10 where you had trailing links on the back and a straight up and down on the nose, and that seemed to cause problems. They need to all match, either all be trailing link or all be straight up and down. And that helped a lot on that one. And I proved that out in videos. Everybody used to be scared to land that 1700, bro. Yeah. And that's the thing, man. The more scale the landing gear, the more prone they are to disaster. Because a real one's going to have a small little nose wheel. Freewing is always kind of grass readied it up with slightly bigger. They're all oleos on the new one. They should be. They should be. It's more scale, and it's all you need, dude. The trailing links, they were fine as long as your nose was too. It's a weird play of fulcrum and balance and stuff on that one. It was a real deal. I saw a lot of guys come in with what should have been perfect landings end up ugly on that one. But once you match the gear up, it behaved. Trailing link like the Avanti. Who really bounced it several times on his first video? Wes? He should have watched my videos then. They're out there still. I'll show you. You got to fly it in. I should find it and put it up. Hold on. Yep. Let me put this up. You get listen to the throttle. Let's see. I'm putting it up. Main upgraded strut grade on the Freewing A10. Dynamite. Playing with the mixes, getting everything dialed in. Here we go.
Mike's going to get a couple touch and go actions. Line it up.
Made it really more reliable. So yeah, I'm. If he was bouncing it, I bet it still wasn't as bad as it used to be.
Full flaps, calming down. I need to do some flight modes.
Yeah, the fulcrum is right. And what happens with the trailing links, the fulcrum extends. The leverage increases, and the front
It doesn't matter what
up and down
always good now.
exacerbates the action.
Winds out of south. You see that? Rock me a little. Southwest.
$15-mile-an-hour crosser in the video is not when you do new planes. Unless you're me.
Oh, yeah.
Need some butter on that toast. That's a stiff crossy, though, for sure.
If I had a little more power going, I'd have had a wheelie for a while.
There's no stability in this either. I'm
Okay,
fairly
y'all.
certain.
The man, the rudders are so effective. I'm in low rate, but I'm liable to tame it.
I don't. It looked like a pretty calm day here, which is rare. And we have good mics, so you don't really hear the wind, if there was any. If there is any, it's straight on, though.
You see, when you get into power, if you relax that elevator, that nose wants to come down, and there's the potential for that oscillation. But I'm not having any trouble with these stiff-legged upgrades. Of course, they still have suspension, but it doesn't change the geometry like the trailing links do.
The FMS
Match them.
flies
either all three trailing link or all
way
three
lighter.
straight up and down, and you'll be good.
I can't believe this only has 14,000 views.
I'll take it. See, that's the ugliest one. Sometimes that would end badly.
Yeah, ugliest one of the day, and normally that would have been fucking Bronco. There you go.
Nice. Can you see the struts? Let's do it. I'm ready. I've been waiting weeks to get this up. Oh. Oh! Move it!
Left, 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 left. Look out, guys, look out. Left. Move it. Get it ready, get it ready. 3, 2, 1. All right, get him stabilized.
All right, get him comfortable. Get him comfortable. We got to take out the lipo. RC Jetwork 6000.
Want to check that bleeding?
Yes. I think we've got the pain to subside. Now we can check out the damage here and really assess what we need for parts. What's it going to take to fix this guy?
Oh, we still got trauma. Hold on.
We can rebuild him.
That's the ESC, bro.
Looks like we'll be okay here. We just have a superficial fissure right here in the foam.
If we roll him over, we can see our patient's got a little bit of perpetrating foam gashes above the alar flappus.
I think we're going to go to the OR and we'll go for as lightweight a fix as possible. You concur?
I concur.
Okay.
Yes, that is a good call.
Wonderful.
What we have is a little bit of traumatic amputation of the coccus pituus up in here, along with the osteomyelitis. So we'll have to address that issue, but he is stable. Now, another problem that we have is we have traumatic amputation of the rudal ingus caudal. So we're going to have to address that also. So what we have here is internal wire radiculopathy along with a servolattice jamma.
We've got inverted landing itis, super hard, fast, basically snap
So
roll or
stupid.
take off. And we've got a definite cranial issue going on. We've got to swab this up, clean this up, fill, paint, refresh. See this? It just popped like a balloon. I mean, I'm not sure we're going to be able to save this one, but we're going to try our best. One more thing to assess damage on, and we can put together our parts listing. This landed so hard upside down that it didn't look too bad, but there actually is some cracks here along some of the glue joints. We're going to cut this open, embed in some carbon fiber and epoxy, and then
Like
fill and paint this.
Pain doctor.
And we'll be good as new, and we'll save $27.99. The $460 man, we can rebuild him.
We have the technology.
We have the technology, and we have a credit card, so we can do this. Let's go.
Here, dude, got something for you.
Wow. And let's get this. Okay.
good
Thanks
work,
so
man.
much. You too. I'm sorry that happened. I mean, a good pre-flight would have prevented this
I'm so
whole thing.
sore. Man, that was ours.
Where's your sore? The F4U Corsair is sore.
But he is stabilized, so.
Good to go. We'll get him in the OR. Very minimal parts needed to fix them. So on the cheap, we can do get a cowling, a cockpit, glue some areas, do some filling and some painting. If we can stabilize the firewall, we won't need to do a full fuselage parts replacement, and we'll be okay. So we'll reconvene at the OR and rebuild him.
So pilots, thanks for tuning in. That's the we had a lot of fun with that one. That's the assessment of damage video, otherwise known as the idiot method. Identify damage, inspect object tenaciously, see what's wrong with that. That's the idiot method. Please stay tuned, subscribe. Those of you who want to see exactly how the repairs are made, we documented that process as well. So please stay tuned to this channel, tap the bell, and as soon as I edit that video up, you will be able to see it as well. Check the card and the end screen for videos of the crash in the first place. We did the whole crash, walk of shame and all. It's a lot of fun. We really appreciate you coming over here. Thanks so much. See you next time.
Come on. And that repair video is full of techniques. Full of techniques. Many different things needed fixed
that I wish that took off too. It doesn't have 6,000 views on it. It was fun, but it's like, man, you get tired of putting so much into it. To be honest, because you can't help but expect sometimes stuff to go well or crazy, numbers wise. I worked my butt off on those. I guarantee you the repair video, though, which is long, has more views than that one. Is what it is. I sold it, man. I fixed that plane. I ended up buying a new fuselage, but I didn't use it because once I was done fixing it, it was good. So whoever got the plane, I gave him a fuse as well. I just can't keep them all, man. And then, I left there. I was already gone when that happened. That's a whole nother story, man. I don't know how we got through that without cracking up. It was probably the middle of the night, bro. I mean, that's the only way we've been able to do this. We all have had regular jobs, So when we, a doctor office like that, I mean, it's always in operation. I'm sure we were there until 3 or 4 in the morning. Yeah. So we're an hour 18. I'm going to pull off a couple things from the printer. And if boss is still here, I'm just going to flash this 55 Chevy at him. But I'm fitting to be splitting. Operation. OR scrubs. Oh, are they? Thanks, Eddie. So tailgate for the little 55. And this is the grill. It's still got a ton of supports on it. I'm going to try to pick off this stuff while it's still warm. It's like it's easier. Maybe. I need to hit Amazon up. The glue that Kelly hooked me up with, I'm out of it. It's good for the print beds. You can actually kind of reactivate it if you just halfway scrub it off. You make it sticky again. But we're going to be talking about that stuff Tuesday on Urban Legend. And then Thursday, I think Kelly's going to be on with me here on the truck show. So come on by. If you didn't see last week's truck video and you're cool, go watch it. I've been doing one a week as we've been going out on the weekends. So check that out. And then, yeah, boss, I'm not going to keep you teasing too much, but I want to pick this stuff off while it's easier when it's still warm. Come on. John, thanks for coming over, man. Thanks for being a member of the channel. The most lackluster channel in RC, Godfather. Come on, dude. Get off of there. There it is. Nothing but the glue now. That's going to be a lot to pick out. The supports on this grill. Oh, bro, that's cool. I want Relarlo to want me. I want to try their crawler. I want to review their crawler because it's big, but it's not 6 scale big. And they've got so much going on with those. They just need an articulated driver, bro. And I'll put one in it. All right, let me show Boss's truck. I'm not going to pick this right now because I will go check out the Relarlo deal on Ty's show. But it's mocked up, boss. I got a ton to do to it. But that's going to be cool. That's going to be cool. So this is a small one, 10 scale. Looks pretty good. Yeah. Buddies, I'm going over to Urban Legend RC to hop in on their stream. Join me there on Tuesday and then regular programming, you know what I mean? Thursday and Sunday. Yeah, it's going to be cool, boss. I'm not waiting on you. I'm just going to go. I'm just making one. And if you want it still, that's fine. So no pressure on that. You know what I mean? But I'm going to have to stretch out the wheelbase a little bit to make the leafer work, but it's okay. It's better than reprinting the whole thing. Smaller. So we'll see. Best wishes, everybody. We'll see you. Check out last week's and the week before my crawling videos. I'm working hard on them, man. And they're 6s. They're SCX6s with custom 3D printed bodies. Before Kelly, I didn't know anybody else doing it. I think it's really cool what we're doing. And I think you're going to see more of it in the future from multiple places. So check us out, man. I think we're making some really cool videos on that stuff. And if you're not into it, that's okay too. But if you like me, watch the videos, man. It's free. Links in the Discro, dude. I still have them. I don't have a website, but if you're shopping, do it up, man. All you got to do is hit the links and it'll take you to the website and then you shop for what you want. So do your thing. Dad, thank you for the super chat. I love you, man. And I love you, man, anyway. But you didn't have to do that, but thank you. Wild Bill, tomorrow night, Real Flight Fly-In. Let's go. I'm going to get out of here, though, right now. Hey, I flew for you guys today and me, but that was for y'all. And you know what? If it's just hat cam and it's us, fine. I'm not putting it out publicly. I think you guys get it until I can make a good one that way. It's going to be what it is, but I'm glad to share that here. You know what I mean? So appreciate you. And we'll see you in the next one. We're out of here in 5. Hanger Rats forever. We'll 3 you later. You're too good to be forgotten. We will see you next time. Bye now. Boom.